Cheers. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hopefully, everyone's having a good day. Had a good day. Good evening. All that good stuff. So, yeah, I'm back with another one. Back to back. Did a big old one last night. And I got a little big one tonight. So, this one comes from the great folks over at Timber Ales. Brewed by 12%. This one is called Blended with Lumber number 3. So this is a series, obviously, they've been doing. I've had 1 and 2. Both have been fantastic. So I saw this one last week and picked it up. So this is an imperial stout conditioned on coffee and maple syrup, coming in at 13.4% ABV. They say this is Blended with Lumber is our barrel-aged blended imperial stout series, blended number 3. Features 1/3 imperial stout aged for 32 months in maple syrup barrels, and it previously held bourbon blended with 2/3 fresh imperial stout. The finished product was conditioned on maple syrup and coffee from our friends at Mostra Coffee. So yeah, the Blended with Lumber series is fantastic. I'll roll through the other ones real quick before I dive into this one. So Blended with Lumber, the first one was it's the same ABV, 13.4. Yep. Shit. One-third, blah blah blah. So that one features 1/3 imperial stout aged for 21 months in Elijah Craig 8-year blended with 2/3 fresh imperial stout. Finished project was then conditioned on Ugandan, Mexican, and Cremois vanilla beans. So that's number 2, and then pretty sure they're all 13.4. Blended with Lumber 2 is our barrel-aged imperial stout. Features 1/3 imperial stout aged for over 2 years in 12-year Weller, 12-year Elijah Craig, and Willet rye barrels blended with 2/3 fresh imperial stout. The finished product was then conditioned on loaded coconut. So we got the first one, which had different types of vanilla beans. The second one was coconut, different barrels, and then this third one is coffee and maple syrup. So yeah, different can design each one. This one's red. The first one was black. The second one was also black. Oh, it looks like the first one was a bottle, but I had a can. Maybe I didn't have that. Pretty sure I did. Blended with Lumber 1. Maybe I had 2. I don't remember. So yeah, I'm excited to try this one. Cheers, Paul. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully the wedding was. Did you have a wedding today? I think you said something about that last night. But yeah, Blended with Lumber number 3. Timber Ales 13.4. Imperial Stout, coffee, maple syrup. Had this sitting out for about half an hour now. A little over maybe about 25 minutes. So yeah, look at that. Super dark black, real dark head on that one. A lot of carbonation. You can hear that sizzling, like snap, crackle, pop. Head's going down fairly quickly. Some bubbles up top. It's about to probably be no head here in a second. But yeah, not even really like brownish hues on the bottom, or like red ruby, like copper color. Just straight black, pretty much. Can't see through it whatsoever. Aroma, see the head is already almost, it's gone. It's quick. Oh yeah, definitely a lot of maple syrup. A little bit of coffee in there. There's a nice sweetness balance. Definitely a pastry stout. A little bit of barrel char in there. Like I said, it is a little bit cold, so I kind of let it warm up a little bit. It smells fantastic. Like I said, every blended with lumber that I've had has been great. They only come in 12-ounce cans, but I guess the first one came in a bottle, but I could have swore maybe I didn't have the first one, maybe I had the second one. I'm not sure, but I feel like I've had all this will be my third one. So yeah, it looks fantastic. Grace, what do you think? My co-host. She says, yeah, drink it. So yeah, let's dive into it. Cheers. Right up front, it's thick. You get that maple syrup, like a fresh roast coffee. Picking up a little bit vanilla in there, maybe some caramel. Don't really get much of the barrel. It's not boozy. It's definitely a little bit more sweeter than boozy. Definitely a dessert beer. Definitely pastry forward. That maple syrup lingers in your mouth. It's very it's definitely a beer that can, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't drink like a 13 foil, I'll tell you that much. That's what I'm getting at. It's very well hidden. There is a little like warming sensation in the chest though, taking that little breath. But yeah, it's definitely a dessert pastry stout. It's not overly sweet, but if you don't like maple syrup, if you're not too, this definitely has quite a bit of it in there. I mean, it was aged in maple syrup barrels. Finished product was then conditioned on maple syrup and coffee for 32 months in maple syrup barrels that previously held bourbon. So they don't tell you what bourbon was in it this time or what barrels they used. Yeah, this is great. And it's not super sweet. I feel like it's just the right amount. It's not where I'm like, oh, it's a chore to drink, trying to finish it. It's definitely pushing full body mouthfeel. Maybe medium to full. Um, Definitely get that fresh coffee, nice maple syrup. Um, Cheers, Sam. Yeah, I seen you. You're doing I commented on your thing. Yeah, about 5 minutes or so, right? 2 MP stouts. That's what I'm on. I'm on an MP stout, blended with lumber. Number 3, 13.4, timber ales, coffee, maple syrup. Um, Definitely delicious. First beer of the day at 8:30. Nice 13.4. We'll see if I have another later on. Gotta share some brews after work. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, hope we don't pass out. Cheerios. Cheers, Bumpy. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. You'll be going to bed here soon, right? Yeah. This is great. Like I said, everything the blended with lumber series and timber ales I've always enjoyed. We'll see how long they keep going. Like I said, this is number 3, so I'm not sure if this is going to be the last one. They're going to keep making more, but I say they keep making more. Um, Tomorrow, I'm actually going to the bottle shop. There's supposed to be like a little pop up thing with pours and stuff from like 4 to 7, but I'm gonna probably be there beforehand. But fingers crossed, I'll be able to get a crowler of either some Fidens and some Monkish. So they're doing pours of 2 Monkish beers, 2 Fidens beers. They're doing Sunday 2024 cycle. I know that the owner messaged me on Instagram because I was asking if they're going to still be open, because I don't want to go because I don't have tickets. If they're still going to be open at the shop, he's like, yeah. He said they're doing crowlers, so maybe he can. They're just not advertising them, so maybe when I go there tomorrow, he'll be there and he can throw me a crowler, some Monkish and Bidens. Cheers, bumping. Monkish is, yeah. There's 2 of them. There's one called Compute, and then there's one, the Atomic something, which I've had before. So I'll probably try to snag the Compute one. And then the Fidens they have is Eugene's Axe and the Vegan. I think I've had the Vegan, maybe. I don't know if I've had Eugene's Axe. So maybe it was the Butcher. Still yet to try Cycle. Yeah, I got a bottle of Cycle Saturday or Sunday 2022 that I haven't opened yet. I got it a couple years ago, obviously. Cheers, Matt. Timber Ales certainly makes good dark stuff. And cheers to the Met Syndicate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're the first person I think that has ever brought that up. Oh, oh, nice, dude. My George. Yeah. Yeah, this is one of their ones that they did. Well, you know. At first I was like, what, what's the reference here? And I was like, oh, Nail Bomb. Nail Bomb? Yeah. And obviously, this was their image for it. It's like the old school band Nail Bomb back in the day. And they put Nickelback, Rockstar, because that song, Look at This Picture. But yeah, Timber Ales is great. Everything I've had from them has been fantastic. I've had some of their IPAs, which aren't bad. I'm not sure if they do lagers or stuff like that, but definitely their dark stuff is great. But yeah, this is fantastic. Blended with Lumber number 3. We'll share it in like 2 years' time. Oh, the Cycle? Yeah, dude, Cycle, that's the thing. Cycles at my bottle shop, Cycle sits. Same with, there's still a bunch of Bottle Logic bottles floating around on the shelf there. Still Anchorage bottles. All right, dude. Have a good review. Yeah, everyone go check out Stam. He's doing 2 Imperial Stouts right now in about a minute or so. Cheers. Yeah, hopefully we'll catch up. But yeah, this is great. I'm trying to save a little bit so I can take a picture. I like the little can design. It's cool. I mean, people knock 12%. It's like, oh, they brew by 12%. It kind of goes back to the EQ days, which I feel like a lot of people that I know aren't too big in the EQ anymore. I know I'm not. It's a lot of oxidation, but that's here nor there. So, but yeah, I mean, Fat Orange Cat's great. They're at a 12%. Abomination, I think they're at a 2%, 12%. 2 Villains. A lot of good breweries coming in at 12% for sure. And Timber Ales is one of them. I know Marlowe used to be one, but I think they have their own production now, which Marlowe is great. Which I haven't had Marlowe in a while. Eager to Share is one of my favorite pale ales by them. Just got some Drownlands last weekend actually too. There's a bunch. Enjoyed Drownlands at Warwick, New York. I think that's more upstate New York. But yeah, this one's great. Little alcohol legs, some alcohol sheen on the glass. Like I said, at 13.4, you don't really notice the ABV. It's kind of dangerous. Like I said, not overly sweet, not like super cloying or anything like that. I mean, you definitely get that sweet maple syrup, get that fresh roast coffee. I'm picking up a little caramel maybe a little vanilla. Yeah, vanilla. Yeah, and I mean, I only picked up one can. Maybe I'll pick up another one when I'm there tomorrow. See. Hopefully, I'll be able to snag some crowlers if they're. Oh, they're also doing dinner from Maine Beer Company, which I've had before. They're doing a crowler of that. I think there's only only 4 beers, I think, that they're doing pours of. Um, it is Compute. They're doing 7-ounce pours of Cycle Sunday 2024, 12-ounce Fiden's Eugene's Axe, 12-ounce Fiden's the Vegan, Maine Dinner Monkish Bomb, and Monkish Compute. So I don't know if they're gonna do crowlers. Maybe you can sneak me a crowler tomorrow. I know he said he's not advertising crowler fills. All the beers on tap will be in crowlers in the future, just not advertised. So hopefully I'll try to snag some of that. John, what's up, John? Cheers, dude. Happy Saturday. Good to see you. Hope you and Kate and the family are all doing well. Grace is looking good. Yeah, she's you just see her little backside. You see that little hump. Grace. Michael was down here. Cheers, Ghost. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Yeah. Like I said, Blended with Lumber. If you get any timber ale stuff, definitely check them out. Great brewery. Put out solid stuff, especially their dark stuff, like Matt was saying. Score-wise, so I do mine out of 100. I know a lot of people do it Untapped way, which I don't even have an Untapped. Well, I think I have an account and I just never check anything in. Out of 100, I'm going to give it a 97. I really enjoy it. Not as good as, I mean, that was a barley wine, but that Jackie O's that I had last night, that barley wine, bourbon barrel aged barley wine, was phenomenal. Go check that one out if you haven't seen it. That one was kind of my last beer of the night, since I did have a triple IPA from Drownlands beforehand. And I drank that whole bottle of Jackie O's. But yeah, 97 for the Blended with Lumber number 3 from Timber Ales. We'll wrap this one up. I'm going to try to take this picture real quick. Whatever's left is such a small little can. It's going to be shitty. But yeah, appreciate everyone stopping in. Maybe I'll go live later, or someone of the other guys might be live. Maybe Sammy after he does his review. But appreciate everyone stopping in. We had Ghost, John and Nelly, Sam, Smalley, Short and Stout, Matt from Massive Beers, Bumpy from Bumpyisms, and Paul from PA Brew News. So cheers, everyone. Happy Saturday. And we'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.